I have waited over, but not my face, at least, not yet. I'll work on that for this test, but I will explain how the game works. For those who played games like Amplitude for the PlayStation 2 and Frequency for the PlayStation 2, you can teach you everything on. Take note, I'll be doing this as an expert, but I recommend all first timers to do intermediate or advanced first, depending on how fast you are. Don't do beginner unless you don't want a high score too easily. We'll be using Raven, the easiest color to see, and enjoy the ride. Icons can be launched by using the L1, R1, or R2 buttons. You can also use the triangle, square, and circle buttons. Which one is best for you, or mix and match, doesn't care. There are new modes that you've never seen before. Speaking of that, you can also press the left and right to go in any direction you want. In this game, you no longer have to tap rapidly to get to where you want. This game has auto circling mode, allows you to automatically go to the one that needs to be tweaked. I'll explain the power-ups as I pick it up. For example, I accidentally just used a multiplier. For full set, for up to 6 full bars, your score will be doubled. So that's self-explanatory. Yes, deploy them with the X button. That never changes. This is called the flame. In most games, it's like used as auto blaster. The other one is auto capture. If you remember that, then you know what it does. Just in case you don't, it captures everything in the line at once. The power-up I now picked up now is Sedate. Only in Amplitude original version is as slow mode. For a set amount of time, you can slow down time, like this, making it easy to capture. Okay, worth using next week, but now I can explain the final one. This is called Flow, aka Freestyle in Amplitude, and basically those 2 tracks you can play or 1 track in Frequency. That lets you score bonus points while you can do nothing or adjust the pitch. Take note, harder songs will equal more points. Remember that. Now, there's 2 other power-ups in this game, but unfortunately I can't pick them up because they're multiplayer mode only. Those are called Eject and Disrupt. The only unfortunate part is I never played the multiplayer of Frequency yet and Amplitude, but I only remember one power-up in Amplitude, and that's Bumper. Anyway, let me explain to you the versus mode power-ups that you can only play there. If you're fighting against each other and not a team, those power-ups will appear. Keizserp will shock your opponent's blaster and cause their timing to be messed up. But if you remember the song too well, even that will hurt. Last one is Eject. This forces your opponent to get out of a set line and take over for yourself. Be warned, you won't earn points, but it's recommended you doing that at the end of your character's line. Now, the hard part about the game is that there are some songs in story mode that you need to collect, so practicing here is the best way to do this. To unlock all the songs for story mode, you need to get a rating of 10 for each sector. That means your highest rating is supposed to be 30 or higher. The highest score of the entire game, don't be upset, is 45. Oh, and please be warned, gold does not equal 4. It equals, well, 3, as always. As you can see, this is my second day playing Amplitude. But if you look carefully, these high scores do not come from the PlayStation 4 at all. These high scores actually came for the PlayStation 3. I was practicing up to now for the brand new sharper version for this. But other than that, I got it more better than I thought. I got an amazing, and now the only thing that's stopping me is getting gold ranks in the highest scores possible. The only thing that's actually stopping me is the ranking system. If you might not know, in Rock Band Blitz, only one song I came in first place, and no one has beaten me ever since. I believe the song was the final battle for the plate. I think I got that for the place. No, that was in the Xbox. Yeesh, I really forgot. Either way, sorry about that. Forgetting. As you see, my rankings is at least above 40. Almost all my rankings are above 40. Actually, if my ranking is higher than the percentage, I'm actually one of the masters. In short, if I make the gold rank, my ranking is based on them. So, even I'm not that good yet. But until then, each of them has a set mission I need to go to. I need to make it to rank 1, rank 3 or higher. If you no doubt notice, those ones in green are actually players who are actually playing this right now and getting better. I think that's what green stands for, green dots. And Jesus Christ, a lot of people are playing. Anyway, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the first testing. I want to thank, you know what, I'm not going to do that right now because this is just a test, so I can't really say this real quick. If this somewhat fails at any point, well, I want to say thank you for coming, nonetheless. Once I get everything set up, I'll be able to use either YouTube or, okay, I am using YouTube for this testing run, but I'll be able to use either Twitch or YouTube to broadcast. YouTube if I want it solo, or Twitch if I want to have some people show up. Which, by the way, Amplitude is the only main game I can use the most. There are also set number of games I have. I can't go to the home menu because if I do that, I will cut off, but I'll tell you anyway. I only have one multiplayer game that's suitable for everyone. Warframe, on the other hand, is still in download. Neverwinter, I really want to play it, but I really want to play it with the Dragonborn pack. So I might be delayed doing that by a lot. Other than that, I would like to get a shout out to up to 3 of my friends. I'm not saying top 3, it's just random 3. So I want to give a shout out to Recon 106, Zara the Dragon, and Danny the Painter. You are the top 3 supporters I know through history, but everyone else, I love all of you guys. You were the reason I made it this far. I think 55 of my friends in both DeviantArt and for Infinity, I want to thank each and every one that's in my friend list. If it wasn't for you, I would never achieve this. I'm not kidding. It's all because of you guys. Even if you never donated, your support alone is more than enough power for me to at least perform this one deed. I thank you all, and oh shit, I accidentally spit on my controller. Damn it. Okay. Either way, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoy my test stream. And if you like this, I could also tell you a little secret about Amplitude. If you ever bought the special Kickstarter edition, there are some things I want to tell you. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Look carefully at this list. I'm only going to tell you one thing. One song is supposed to exist in the PlayStation 4 version, but you need the Kickstarter version. That song is called Do Not Retreat by Computer Controller. If you're not that aware, there are 4 difficulties, yes. But if you beat the entire game with every single song unlocked in story mode, with Expert, without quitting, retreating, or failing, in other words, do not leave or you have to start all over from scratch, That means you have to do this again in Super. Super is the best way to get gold ranks. But I must warn you, the rules of Super, you're forced to keep going without any chances of recovery. No checkpoints. The song will not be back from the checkpoint, and the music activators will deactivate more quickly than normal, allowing you to score higher points. There's good news about this. The difficulty is still an expert, but you'll need to be more faster than normal. You can score higher points in Super, but you can only do it in expert. If I were you, practice with all 15 songs on expert. I'm gonna give you a quick tip. No matter what difficulty, this is the easiest song to get in expert. I'll tell you the easiest song to get in expert. Perfect Brain, Lights. I somehow got Unfinished Business in it. Now that's 4. Also, Crazy Ride is also easy to do in expert. Force Quit is also easy to do in expert, but it's that last part that always messes you up. So be careful. There's one more, but I'm still working on it, and that is Phantoms. I'm always like short by 50 or under. One final thing before I quit. As you can see, I have Raven, Chubbs, Boxy, and Shogun. Those are all your regular blasters. However, if you bought the Kickstarter, you'll get the exclusive Twista, which is green. There's a secret for the blasters, by the way, but it's not proven yet. But I'll tell you anyway. As you can see, if you notice about the color, you'll notice that they also represent a power-up that will mostly frequently buy. For example, you might recommend use Boxy a lot. That's just a tip, but it's doable. The number of power-ups does change depending on which blaster you use. However, in normal or multiplayer co-op, the Raven will only have a high amount based on your strategy. So, let me get this out of the way for closed captioning. The V101 Raven will have a higher chance of bringing Disruptors, but this is a multiplayer blaster only, so I won't explain too much. The V09 Chubbs will allow flow to come more accurate. Sorry for the lingo. I need to take water after this. The Chubbs will allow flow to come up, which means you'll go into freestyle mode more frequently. P.S. Only the PlayStation 4 have this tool. You can press the R1, L1, or L2 button to increase pitch speed or pitch height. The PlayStation 3, on the other hand, does not do that. Boxy allows multipliers to come more faster. This is recommended if you want high score and you're doing this in expert. Last is the Shogun. This allows Sedate to come more often, so you're having a hard time, you use Sedate to slow down time and time yourself easier. But be careful, that's easier said than done. If anyone point out, if you look carefully at Chubbs, there's a Nintendo reference that no one ever discovered. The back on Chubbs look exactly like the Dark Samus visor. I only said that because Dark Samus's visor is blue and her armor is Phazon blue. So yeah, I think it makes a funny and amazing sense that Chubbs would look like Dark Samus. But I don't use it often. But yeah, it's a really fun tip to use. So I'm gonna say thank you for anyone who watched this. I will try to edit as most as I can once its broadcast is complete. If this works and I did well, I'll do something else in the future. Odds are it will be Smite. I'm not sure. But either way, current games are downloading, which is Neverwinter and Warframe. Bad news. I will rarely play Neverwinter until I get the Dragonborn pack, because I want to be all lizard in there, baby. Plus, I want to say a few tips. There are 2 games I'm going to put all my focus on. Elder Scrolls Online and Skyrim Remastered version featuring mods and brand new abilities. I just want to say one thing to my Oblivion and Skyrim for the PlayStation 3. I haven't finished, you guys. I'm still working. Now, I want to take note. Because of this, because I finally have this, if I get Kingdom Hearts 2.8. I can finally stream my badass skills in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and Rechain of Memories. I'll also drop in a video every time by going to Amplitude home screen. No offense, but that'll be an excuse to talk to you guys. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Well, it's not really a live stream, it's basically a test, but yeah. Enjoy the 16 to you know, don't be upset if it messed up a bit. It's still a test. Other than that, if my voice didn't come through, then oh well, the test screwed up. I know I got this, let me see. Yep, it's off. I also set it up for audio, so I'll work on YouTube live feed soon, but until then, this is just a test. No one showed up. I'm not disappointed. It's just a test, nothing more. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you also enjoy my intro catchphrase. I need an outro catchphrase, but the only intro I got is Hello Snakes and Dragons, because duh, my OC is a snake dragon. The icon didn't match, so yeah, I'll be using that icon a lot since I am a snake and I'm well, not in real life, but my OC is. But other than that, one last thing. My PlayStation Network name is Keizserp because of 2 reasons. Reason 1, my first... Okay, sorry, it's Keizserp, sorry. Because of 2 things. The first 4 represents my nickname I always depend on. But the last one is actually the first 4 letters of most of my OC's name, including my main one. So... Wow, someone got a good score in beginner, wow. Okay, I want to say thank you all for coming. I'll also think of an outro so I can say it, so I'll work on that. But other than that, thank you all so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. You know what, just to give you guys a good taste of how great I am in this game, let me do one song while I got the time. I'll be doing Lights by Wolfgun. I'll be doing it an expert, and for hell's sake, I will be using the chubs. Because I'm gonna show off how well I do the song. So please enjoy this final moment. And yeah.
Shooting stars and moonlight on the trees.
P.S. Even if I make a mistake, don't for those captioning about this. There are a few tips if you ever get this game. A, you can't really versus anyone. You can only do it on physical. Okay, by physical I mean someone else needs their own controller and stuff. But the only thing that's really versus is the high score. Challenge yourself and other friends any version possible. But please, try your best to get this game and let me see how well your score is. And don't worry, I won't like, I don't know, show off and tell you how bad your score is. I'm not the kind of guy. Other than that, so yeah, just get the game and simply enjoy the music from a brand new band. By the way, I also want to give a shout out to 2 companies, which is Symbian Project and Freeze Pop. Thank you for coming back to this game and giving me a second chance to play some of your songs. Thank you Freeze Pop for Phantom, and thank you Symbian Project for bringing back Synthesize for the 4th time. Because Synthesize came multiple times. The first appearance was Amplitude. Second appearance was Rock Band. Rock Band, I think... Oh, Rock Band 3, thank you. And last was Rock Band Blitz. I want to tell you something. Any song you download for Rock Band Blitz or any Rock Band Blitz game at all is actually DLC you're going to be getting for free for Rock Band 4 Rivals Collection. Anyway, I think my next stream might be Uncharted. Like, I never played the game yet, because I was really happy that I get this as my official first game, along with Destiny. But I want to give a shout out to Shadow from DeviantArt and for Infinity. Sorry, but thanks to the PlayStation 4, I can't help you out in the PlayStation 3, but I can still I have an alternate idea. My grandfather has Grand Theft Auto 5, so if I be able to get it, I'll work with you there. Just take note, I'm going to suck. I'm terrible at Grand Theft Auto, and I don't plan to do a story mode at all, so if you see me in Grand Theft Auto, go easy on me because I'm gonna suck really. Plus, I'm not gonna do a lot of criminal things because I'm gonna be like basically a normal person. I'm basically just gonna like do some heroic stuff, like if I see you have run after and kill him or something. Yes, I'll also enable cheats so I won't get a single achievement because I suck at Grand Theft Auto. But yeah. So yeah, Shadows, don't worry. I haven't forgot about you. I will come to Grand Theft Auto 5. But only for you. Because I don't know anyone else who would get Grand Theft Auto 5. But other than that, yeah, it's a big strain in my brain. Now, there are a little bit of tips I'm going to be telling you for the future. So, everyone, perk up your ears. There are a set number of PlayStation 4 games I'm going to work for. For example, Sword Art Online for Danny, so I can play with Danny. Elder Scrolls Online, so I can play with Zada if he ever gets the PlayStation 4 or if he gets this for PC. I hope it's crossplay. Recon, thanks to the PlayStation 4, I'll be able to team up with you in any versions of Final Fantasy 14. So don't worry, I'm coming as fast as I can. I might either choose PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. Actually, if you're not getting the new one, you know, which is ID'd as Bloodstorm, I think it's called. Oh, Stormblood, sorry. I will work with you with the PlayStation 3 only if you're not getting Stormblood. But if you are, I'll be recreating my character. I'll be recreating my character PlayStation 3 style. In other words, I'll be using the character I start the entire adventure with. And let me go this down. Okay. I'll be going to PlayStation 3 often, but I will be using the PlayStation 4 if I have a stream idea. So, thank you so much for joining me in this stream. I hope you had a good time listening to my voice and seeing the gameplay of Amplitude OS. Take note, unlocking all the songs is not optional. There's an achievement tied to all the songs. The hardest thing to do is Super Freak. Fully complete a song in frequency mode in super difficulty and do not fail at all. The only downside is I hope it means perfect. I hope it doesn't mean perfect because according to super mode in Amplitude OS, you cannot recover if you successfully change the notes. But here's one good tip. If you hit 0 and you scored, you'll secretly gain 1 because the screen will not flash red. But that doesn't mean you're danger. That means you stop the inevitable only for one mistake. So even if you play super, don't worry. Your skills will determine your fate, not your strategy. So thank you all for coming. I would like to give a shout out to anyone who comes in or at least viewed it. Thank you guys. You are the reason I'm the Serpina you know now. The snake dragon who will do anything for his friends, even if it means sacrificing his own life. Bye. One last thing I want to say before I leave. My icon. You might not notice, but that's my that's my fourth main OC in the universe. I virtually have 7 main OCs, but I really don't want to talk about that too often because you guys are going to get annoyed by it. But in case you haven't noticed, this is one of the 2 I mainly use. Okay, scrap that. The 4 I mainly use. I'll talk about those in another stream. But until then, I'll give you one tidbit. If I ever get Skyrim for the PlayStation 4, which is possible, I'm telling you that now, I'm going to create my character like I did in Skyrim for the PlayStation 3. Except, my entire gameplay will be like an entire movie. I'll be like placing in both running, walking, attacking, doing my voice on the stream. So virtually, anytime I play Skyrim, I will be streaming it. I will not play Skyrim for the PlayStation 4 unless I'm streaming it. Because I want you to experience my life as an Argonian. Yes, of course, you knew I'm going to say that. Because you knew what I am. You know I'm a dragon lover. So, hang on. Is it still? Yes, it's still. I think. Anyway. Thank you so much for everything you did. Thank you so much for at least coming here. And thank you so much for coming to my, no offense, half-hour stream test. I was originally planning on doing 10 minutes, but I decided to extend 20 more for you guys, because you guys are amazing. Thank you for joining me on a few songs. And those who are planning on playing Amplitude OS, let me give you some tips only on solo play or co-op play. Okay, this is only a tip, but I want to recommend this. Even if it breaks your streak, focus all your thoughts on using this combo. Get multiplier. Do at least 2 or 3. Get at least 2 or 2.5 lines. If you have flow after using multiplier, quickly use it as soon as you finish 2.5 or 2 lines of bars. And when I said that, I actually mean an entire line highlighted. If you do that, the combination will award you a great deal of points. The points bonus is based on how slow the song is or how fast it is. There's another combo I want to do. It's mostly multiplier combos that I want to talk about. The only 2 multiplier combos are multiply and flow and multiply and sedate. Multiply and flow is for easy or high scoring combos combined with a freestyle combo. While sedate, no, hold up. Multiply and sedate is multiply, and as soon as things get tough, slow down, and you'll be able to still get the multiplier as long as you get it before. One last tip. Amplitude has one special thing you don't know. If a power-up is in front of you and you clear a sequence behind it, you'll automatically pick up what's truly in front of you. Be warned, this could actually screw you over if you have something. So if you see it in front of you and you're about to complete the sequence, whatever you do, if you have multiplier, use it. It will override it. One final thing, you can only hold one item, pure blaster. There are 6, but you can only play 4 in story and co-op. Thank you all for coming. I will see you in the next stream. Thank you so much.